Over there, governance is not only to be done, but it must be seen to be done.
Of course.
Leadership will home and you break a mortar. Say break a mortar new road that. Your mama know you roads did that. Say break a mortar and hospitals. Your mama know see hospitals. So that is not leadership. But leadership is having the ability to move the people.
Yeah.
The people ne woman. Who move you towards a certain standard. The youth no or more attention. No one to me find when a muso leader. For the first time, you have two pairs, a disciplinarian and an economist.
Yeah.
Amount for two no people thought that he was going to instill some discipline in the system. So for the first time in the history of this country, Akufo-Addo obintimi drive V8 when John Paul Magafuli say masa oba drive V8 awa for sika 24 sika fuel.
Okatakyie Afrifa and the dinsem we trudwo say Bawumia be president wo my Ghana me say Ghana fo ya dwen no eno na akutie na buzia this time around o share manfoes present left and right omde eba say NPP petumi no mani abra wo say Kennedy akompre ko Japan na omde ne ba na we yensem Okatakyie Afrifa nkasa etimi akaye efa Dr. Bawumia ho aje say sometimes yana manfo kasa papa yi asa manfo bi control no ono amfa ne pe enye bibi ali so bi ne kan waye ena as a leader so se sana wo ya emwamma ade bia ba die ni mu bia ne enkoyi because them bia manfo na ka de ye manfo na tira na mu otu na Okatakyie Afrifa expose Dr. Bawumia big time na ensem fufuru mu no omo che se Kennedy akompre ko Japan na the youth the left and right north south obi e call say ene obi ani da shoba ko bi create adwuma aboa because Oshe John Dramani Mahama bayi how what to near me kono say eyi say ya be din say Bawumia betime be propaganda bia na bepese ye bre ni ti Okatakyie Afrifa na ye konsem fufuru mu na onso a wo hwe no kire wa comment section wo efa emaye
yo ye me microphone na aye o mama akwane ye de ayi akasha apepa no ho enya sa de na ko ni any temerity to even want to come back into Ghanaian politics.
But what happened to Akufo-Addo? What happened? Because so only be ya dwen. The first 10 years no nanka efe or start on a brighter note.
Me the one start on a brighter note be.
Okay, but me dear I'm talking about the indicators and
indicators be ya this audio ya dada microphone na GDP. Kwame, over there governance is not only to be done, but it must be seen to be done.
Of course.
Leadership will home and you break a mortar. Say break a mortar new road that. Your mama know you roads did that. Say break a mortar and hospitals. Your mama know see hospitals. So that is not leadership. But leadership is having the ability to move the people.
Yeah.
The people ne woman who move you towards a certain standard. Where the route you see, measure Kenya. Sa opportunity Kenyan president Enya wadi moving the youth of the nation. So we engage you. Akufo-Addo had a fine opportunity. For the first time in the history of this country, youth, sorry, yes sir, we want better governance. Kwa minu mienu nyina nim youth na o mind muno. Bebre adwene nye. Baby a yedi ani a kire UEFA Champions League. Ma ye hwe omutu social media. Chef Smith, the kind of things that attract the mind of the youth in this country. It's not bread and butter issue. It is not going to parliament to see say a dear loan and the first time in the history of this country after 32 years, Akufo-Addo nya the youth no or more attention. No one to me afanya when a muso leader. When the root of Kenyan youth no. Or say mu yede come and engage me. Akufo-Addo never could engage the youth. Was mon fa de acquire move person ye govern mo no. Ebi kura ye govern ye say we na mu hia, but this time let us understand what
they are more permanent country me.
Akufo-Addo nya opportunity o. Want me. Oba ya wa appoint 125 minister mu say papa no mo number. One nya hwe. If say your mama di 86 and a year. And you complaining ya say amemwo ne sododo elephant size government. I will give you a land government. Land government in any 125. Obaya will coach 20 million to what's what they bedi Ghana at 60. Na muso mo number. Uni bietia. John Pombe Magufuli of Tanzania.
Yeah.
Tanzania is about 54 million a year population. Tanzania is about twice the size of this country. Kwame. Na me no okasai. John Pombe Magufuli ba ya wo muso mu kodi a year independence no say hey. My friend, what is there to celebrate? About time go for mo. Enkola do mo furu so tworo. What 20 million Saudi kodi Independence Day. John Pombe Magufuli say mo fan koto hospital beds. Na mo nchema all the regional hospitals.
Yes, celebrity ayibia.
Akufo-Addo bani aka so nu so du ne ayi hwan no a. Obeka say hey, munya sa celebration say mu yi. He say kura dia kodus work kira him say sorry, they celebrate me. What kind of nonsense is this? So Kwame, it is not media me hu no early signs say na me share president Busan question in private. Busan say, Mr. President, it looks like the things people were expecting from you as a Akufo-Addo are the things you are not paying attention to. No, Busan say, what are the things? I'm so for the first time, you have two pairs, a disciplinarian and an economist.
Yeah.
Eti amount for two about Akufo-Addo. No, people thought that he was going to instill some discipline in the system. So for the first time in the history of this country, Akufo-Addo obintimi drive V8 when I John Pombe Magufuli say, "Masa, oba drive V8 I want for sika 24 sika fuel." Nobody is going to drive a car that is above 2.0 liters. When him say in 3 to 4 years, John Pombe Magufuli wa mobosi am free obi ahoda eso buman. Now, Captain Smart Kobusa, Kwame. Captain Busa John Mahama question be na ya. And sa question is a profound question. You want me answer? Edia bio na de ba ye hu ya wo ka kire yen. Usual leadership ya. Kwame. We have been electing people that keeps on giving us usual leadership. Very usual. Ye normal, bro. Foka, yen shan shirt, yen you pruse, and waha. Ye pobia or ye visionary. Obe moving the people along. Say ye tihe ye daso, and then se kani a short nedo. Koko no away. And one year depending on it, sir. Etientiminya will be a kwaji caterpillar free galam safe for ho. No abegino was a woko George Washington Bridge, kwame. George Washington Bridge is about 50 feet wide, 50 feet down. And you so na try na kwan you. There's a need na green yes essentially. Sa land here wa hey. Etimi retain water. Kwame. Say etimi retain water there. And ye yentimu 50 feet down, 50 feet wide. Etika ko je eye caterpillar si free nkrofo ho so mu di sensu a ye hye no. Ya di tin so nim. What timu 50 feet down, 50 feet wide. We are what testing a yes soil now around the river banks and say a dear cash crop bio coffee a dear in the betimi adua. Farmers mungo into coffee, yamamu incentives. Farmer be our better coffee seed that could be our buy, yabman a year scholarship free. After you moving away from the dependency on a cocoa. I really way more.
Let me say we are